Zero, and this is the Gotham Chronicle once again. In the real world, it's been quite some time since we actually made a recording because of life and work and all those sorts of things, but we are making another one, and we're continuing on with our adventure. To sum up what happened last time, I'm going to ask, I think, is Golgotha going to do it? I think Golgotha.
Yeah, I think I could do this one, yeah.
All right, take it away.
So we start off in the vault. We let Debbie go because, it's probably safer not to be around us at this point. We were going to go back to my apartment to deal with the wrath symbol, but Travis, or sorry, not Travis, the car got hit by... Shut up. The car got hit by hit and run, essentially. So we got to my apartment kind of just limping the way there. Ultimately, the police were surrounding, which made sense because there was a bombing there before. So, of course, the police are going to be there. So we kind of, sneakily in the decrepit car creeped around, broke down. We had to walk the rest of the way in the rain. In the alley, we came across somebody. Well, actually, we didn't even see them. We saw somebody walking into the alley, but we didn't actually see them when we went in. But she spoke to us, said they didn't trust Clayton, and all that kind of stuff. Made it back to the office, kind of armed up, I believe. Made our way to the whatever. What did it call? Yeah, the Barons. That's right, the Barons.
Also left Travis in the vault.
All right, yeah, and we picked up Travis. Actually, Travis would come later on, but we got to there. There were obviously chaos and a lot of dead people. The guy who operates the elevator, he was already dead. In fact, the elevator was kind of opening and closing on his head.
Yes,
so we just kind of stepped. Yeah, terrible. Yeah, we were emotionally distraught by that.
You guys were not shocked at all.
No. Like I said, we've seen so much shit at this point. What are you going to do? So we dragged him out, entered in, and pressed the button, in which we didn't do it. Why would we show remorse? Anyways, we pressed the button and we went up, and that's how it began, or how it ended.
Wow, that's pretty good, and it's been that long. It's been so long that I forgot to just say that I'm here with Dark Templar, Teku, Vahilo, and Golgotha as always. And thank you for continuing to travel with us on this journey, this adventure. Thank you for kind of following along. If you'd like us, please hit the like button. If you want to hear more from us, please subscribe. I think we're getting to the end of this chronicle, are we not, DT?
We're getting closer.
Yeah,
for sure. All depends on how fast you guys want to play.
Well, because, if we knew everything, we would make different decisions. But
this is true.
So anyway, but thanks for continuing to be part of this, and subscribe if you like us a lot. Tell your friends. We do weddings, funerals. Anyway, but with that, thank you for the catch up there, Golgotha, and I think we're going to turn her over to DT to lead us on with the next story in this chronicle. Take her away.
All right, thanks, Magnum. I didn't realize we did funerals, but I guess we should always expand our portfolios, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Now, Golgotha, the one thing that you forgot to mention is that Clayton's vehicle was again sacrificed for the good of the team.
No, I mentioned that.
So the law firm is going to have to buy him. Yeah, so the law firm's going to have to buy.
No, it wasn't.
Clayton
I thought it was
a
mine.
new vehicle.
It wasn't your vehicle.
Yeah, it was
your vehicle. It's his. Yeah. We took.
They killed my Prius.
Your vehicle blew up.
Oh yeah, never mind. Mine blew up. Well, you're still going to have to.
Well, I don't have to do anything.
It was company business, and
so back to the game, as we were saying earlier.
Yes,
we're going to start out here with Travis, who just woke up from his 1,000-yard stare in the vault, realizing that he is alone,
concussed from explosion,
and scene. Go ahead.
Fuck.
He said.
That's pretty much. Yeah, no, not like audibly out loud. And then I will open the vault and stick my head out the vault and say, hello?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
And I'll check the group chat. Any updates?
None.
And I'll just type the fuck, like, what's going on?
All right. The other three of you get up on your phones.
I look at my phone and I text him, "Oh, we're at the Barrens. You should come over."
All right. Does this require a kidding up montage, or can I just? Yeah, it's a montage.
And you're
All right.
Mortal Kombat.
Again, I don't have a really exceptional collection of weapons. So I'll grab my dagger and wasn't the sacrificial dagger kicking around in here from like?
Don't you touch my sacrificial dagger? Don't you touch my sacrificial dagger?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna grab that too, just for spite.
Oh, you dick!
Because I don't.
We're going back to the
not
dick
doing a
thing,
brisk yet.
We're going back.
Oh my god!
You brought it up.
Yeah, but he won't let it go.
Gloves and body armor and all that.
Sure.
And then I'll just get a cab. I'm not going to bother with the necessary discussion that would have to happen for.
All right. So it's pouring ass rain outside when you get out there, and you notice that there is a cab. I'm sure you called the cab, right?
Yep.
So you notice there's a cab that's in the rain. It's pouring rain, like bullets of rain, essentially. And it's really, really loud. And you notice that there's this cab there. It seems as though it's waiting for you.
Well, that's good. I will probably start to approach the cab that I called.
Okay, as you approach the cab, give me what's possible roll.
Danger sensor.
Okay, on the breeze, danger sense.
Yes.
Oh, that's not great. Like, I hate that you're right and you're also really far away.
So something you notice in this, as you're walking towards this cab, is you notice that the driver, I kind of see the side view mirror a little bit, and you notice the driver is a female wearing what looks like a beige trench coat.
Ah, from earlier.
You don't know that. You just
No. But I was the one that spotted that earlier.
That's right. He was. Yeah.
She was looking highly suspect as we were driving by.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you want to do?
Interesting. I'm just gonna cruise past the car and pretend that she's here for somebody else.
Go across the street then?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got piss and rain. Walk across the street. What do you want to do when you go across the street?
Pat myself down like I forgot something, and then kind of half turn. And what is the cab doing when I look?
The cab seems to be looking slight to the side, and then eventually, as you get across the road, moves on, drives away.
Good. All right. Well, I'm going to start walking in the direction of the Barrens, and then probably calling another cab and saying, "Hey, I think there was a mix-up. I missed my cab. Can I get a second cab?"
Okay. So as you're walking towards the Monroe, and you see a person also kind of leaned over who seems to be smoking a cigarette outside the Monroe.
In the rain?
In the rain. Well, that's
wow.
You know what? That is the nature of addiction. We shouldn't judge.
That's commitment to your craft.
That's a hell of an addiction.
These rain bullets are huge and sound exactly like the rest of this group, even though they're nowhere.
You know what's possible push roll?
Danger sense?
No.
All right. I do not even notice the rain. It's fine.
So you walk right by this individual, even though this person's standing in front of Monroe, until a very dark Morgan Freeman-like voice says, "Hey, why don't you come in for a drink?"
Is that divine intervention? What is that?
Do I know this voice? And can it sound more Morgan Freeman-esque if we're gonna call it as such?
I don't know how to do a Morgan Freeman voice.
Do a James Earl Jones. He's good too.
Great. Darth Vader calls you from within.
Yeah, you're really gonna want to walk in now. I found your lack of alcoholism trouble.
Yeah, I know.
It could be the villain from Conan the Barbarian. I mean, you don't have to typecast.
Conan the Barbarian. I wasn't even
These
born
rain
when that
bullets are
freaking thing came
insane.
out.
Really? Oh, you
How
were
old is
born.
Conan the Barbarian?
It was like 82, I think.
You're
I'm not
dating
born.
yourself there, Golgi.
Shut up.
1982. I was not born.
You could watch it later on.
I wasn't even a developed sperm yet.
No,
It's a
the problem
classic-
is we
That would
can't
only
because
be
we don't
half
have
of you.
VHS anymore.
It's a classic
My
movie.
mother had not even ovulated for me yet.
I mean, okay, not for you specifically.
Yeah, I'm saying she probably would have ovulated.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Anyways,
But like,
yeah.
seriously. For
All
4
right,
years.
So
That's crazy.
a figure from pop culture of some form of archaic time is asking if I want a drink. And I'm going to turn around and I'm kind of doing the half bend to keep the rein on my back and not
And you know this is a giant black man.
again.
No, this is a giant black man.
David,
talking
is
to
it
you.
David again, or is it different
No.
David?
This is Mr. Monroe.
Oh shit! Actually,
Is that what you say to him?
yeah. Because for the amount of time that we've been here, we've never actually seen him.
Yeah, we've
You
never
saw
met
him
him.
once.
Did
Well,
we?
Oh, no,
no.
you haven't met him.
No.
The person who's met him is,
I've
is
met
Holle.
him. I've
That's
met
why I
him.
say. That's why I say we. Only one
Sorry,
of them.
you have not met him, no. He's about 6'4", gigantic, very Michael Clark Duncan-esque.
I thought he was James Earl Jones.
Is he tired?
I never said James Earl Jones. He has Morgan Freeman's voice, and
Oh
he
my
has
God.
Michael
just-
Clark Duncan build. We'll just call him Michael Clark Duncan for the sake of this. That's how we call Mr. Monroe.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And I'll kind of look and recognizing him as Mr. Monroe, I'll kind of nod because you don't really say no to Mr. Monroe given how much money I've been paying.
Well, you know of Mr. Monroe, right? Because obviously you've been in this bar before.
Yeah, but I also know of particle physics. That doesn't mean I get to hang out with it very often.
You know particle physics?
That's impressive.
We're familiar. Facebook
Do
friends.
you actually know? Or you just shitting us?
Well, Travis might. Hang on.
You
What
have
is
a
it?
particle
Fuck
physicist
you, you know-
familiar?
You know nothing.
Let's see.
You know
Science. I know it
nothing.
exists. I know it exists. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know. Talking out of your ass. Anyway, so you walk into the Monroe there, and you notice that no one is actually inside. There's no bartender, nothing.
But Mr. Monroe is still there, right?
He is walking in, yes.
Okay, good.
Was he the
Yeah.
one smoking outside?
He was, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was once walking outside.
Nice.
So he
smoker
goes around the bar. He goes around the bar, and he says, "What can I fix you?"
Well, it's pissing down rain, so something to dry me out, I guess.
Sounds good. You get something warm for the rest of your walk.
Hmm.
He he's that tall glass. She starts filling her up, right? Kind of thing, kind of shaking some things on, and puts it down. He's like, "So, what are you guys doing?"
And I'm going to kind of check my six here and be like, it's just me. I don't.
You know, and you and your three friends there who aren't with you. You guys have had some pretty interesting adventures, it seems.
See, some would say misadventures, to be honest.
No, they wouldn't.
I would.
That's fine. You're not me.
So what we're doing, it seems, is somewhere between trying to save the world, trying to save our boss, trying to save ourselves, and I think that was about it.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
and one of us was trying to impress women while spending tens of thousands of dollars, but that I think was just a sign.
Right. Yeah. You guys are treading on some mighty deep waters here. Hope you guys know that.
It's been brought to our attention, but that doesn't seem to stop us.
Fair enough. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to be a little out of business for the little time being here. Really enjoyed it here in Gotham, but unfortunately, things are going to get a little too hairy the next little bit here. And you guys are key players to that.
So things are about to get bad enough that you yourself need to flatly just get out of the way.
Listen, you don't live as long as I do without knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them. And by fold them, I mean get the fuck out of Dodge.
And
So this
how
is...
long have you?
Oh, Go ahead.
How long have you been alive?
Long enough. Way past Conan the Barbarian. That's like that right now. And that's ancient.
That is. Time immemorial, even.
It was an okay movie. I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
So anyways. Yeah, I'm going to be packing up shop for a little bit here, and I probably won't. Hopefully, I hope you the best, but tread carefully.
You're going to plan for the worst.
Definitely plan for the worst. But as a parting gift, here's something for you. Can you, do you take a drink of your drink?
Well, I had planned on it until you put such a fine point on it.
No, I mean like as a DM. Sorry, I'm asking if you're drinking your drink.
Well, yeah. Again, I had planned on it until you, as a GM, put such a fine point on it. Now I'm kind of worried.
You gonna drink it or what?
Yeah, it seems rude not to at this point.
Good. So all your ailments you had earlier are completely gone.
Sorry, it's been like a month, like an actual calendar month in real life. I didn't know
but
ailments.
Everything's gone. Your willpower's all back. Everything's like 100%. Like all the stuff, all the damage you received from the bomb and like the concussion, all that, you feel.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The fire.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing with the C4. Yeah. You feel fucking fantastic. Like everything just heals up real quick, and you feel amazing. And on your sheet, make sure you wipe out all the negatives that you have. Make sure you have full willpower. And he's like, feel better?
Shockingly, yeah. What do you call that as a drink?
An extra life.
So I know how to order that again.
We'll call it the 1-Up.
The 1-Up.
You might need it where you guys are going.
Well, I'm glad that I used it now instead of later.
No, you never know. Give me a what's possible push roll.
Oh God, danger sense.
Nope.
Oh, good. That's better than nothing.
It's true. So, as he's saying, I know I'm going to be boarding up soon. You can take one last look around. One last look around. And, you're noticing all the paintings that are around there kind of thing and pictures that used to be on there and kind of just soaking all the memories. And we kind of glance around and you see this one painting on there that you'd never really noticed before.
What is the painting of?
It's about 4 individuals at a bar that looks exactly like the one that you're currently in, having a drink and sharing some good times.
Do I recognize any of the individuals?
It's too far away. You only rolled 1 success, so you kind of just noticed it, but you didn't really look into it.
What can I ask them? It's a new piece.
Now it's been here for as long as I can remember.
I can't say as I've ever noticed it before.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be more aware of your surroundings.
Well, the alcohol usually helped.
Oh, I'm sure your vision feels a little better than that accent you had earlier, right?
Mm-hmm. There's only one of you now instead of the 3.
Yes. Anyways, well, this has been a great chat, but unfortunately I had to close up here.
Well, I do hope to see you again.
We'll see. Depends on the state. Here, let me walk you out.
And as I start moving toward the door, any words of wisdom on our upcoming venture?
Yeah. When you make you yourself, and I probably keep this pretty close to the chest there, Travis. And you realize that you've never told me his name, by the way.
I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, he knows your name.
All right.
And he's like, there's going to be a moment in which you're going to have to make a very, very hard choice. And instead of doing what your gut tells you to do, perhaps think about what would be the hardest choice to make. And maybe that would be the best one you make. Anyways, here you go. Here's something for the road. And he tosses you a bottle.
What kind of okay.
It looks almost like a wine bottle.
Oh.
And has his name on it. The Monroe. He's like, hey, it's a special brew. You'll know when to use it.
Is this more of the extra life? Or the
special
1-Up?
brew. You know when to use it. And he kind of says, all right, We'll see you later. Good luck on your journey.
And I'll step out into the rain and turn to say thank you again.
Yep. And as you do, the door closes.
Rude.
Sorry, the door closes before you even say that. And when you turn around, you notice the entire place is boarded up already.
Oh, supernaturally rude.
As though it wasn't like ever open.
I still have the bottle, right?
You still have the bottle, yeah.
And I don't have brain damage from an explosion anymore, right?
That's right.
What
do you want to do?
All this tracks. Like, yeah. Welcome to Gotham, I guess.
All right.
Did my second cab show up yet?
It is showing up yet.
Who's driving it?
Not a woman. It's a man.
No trench coat?
No trench coat.
All right. I'll hop in, I guess.
He goes, hey, what are you doing out there? That thing's been closed for a while now.
Yeah, I was trying to hide under the awning to stay.
There's no awning, dude. What are you talking about? It's piss and rain. There's no awning.
Yeah, the place has been closed for a bit. It used to have an awning. I just got here. Anyway, I'm going to, and then I'll tell him that rough intersection because
Sounds good.
I would know the address of the Baron's place.
Sounds good. Let's move on to the other three here. All right, guys, you guys reached the opening of the elevator doors.
Yep.
And there's this obviously you met with a gigantic window. There's a chair there and with a big ass desk. Not very unfamiliar. And I believe when we last left off, the two of you were kind of had guns out there, kind of being all defensive. And
I had my sword out.
I don't think you did. And the Hilo kind of strutted.
No, I definitely had my sword.
And the Hilo, I think, strutted out, right? Yeah. The Hilo?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk right in.
Sounds good.
Regardless of anybody else with guns.
Sounds good. What do you want to do?
I actually want to go over to the window, and kind of look at the bullet hole and see where, because last time I was here, there was a shot against the Baron. So I just want to look to the window and see where a potential shooter could have taken it from.
As you move towards the window, obviously, unsurprisingly, because you guys have obviously seen everything now, the gigantic chair, which is a rolly kind of spinny chair, on the other side of the spinny chair is a decapitated Baron, which obviously doesn't even affect you because you guys are so desensitized to any violence nowadays, or anything I say, really. So you look at this bullet hole, and can you give me a intelligence plus, I'll say, wits plus intelligence.
Wits and intelligence. Okay, let me get my sheet open here. Intelligence and wits. 2 attributes. 3 successes. DT, are you supposed to be muted?
Perhaps.
Sorry, my bad. My apologies. Judging from your best guess, you would probably guesstimate that it came from the building to like your northwest, and the building is taller, but it does have some scaffolding at the moment because I guess maybe a window's being repaired or a window washing, right? And that could have been the site to which the shot was taken from. It looks to be about 1.5 kilometers away.
What occupies that building?
What what's the business?
Yeah.
It's you can't really the sign or the brand name is on the wrong side, so you can't actually make it out. But you do notice that the sign is green.
Okay.
What do the other two want to do?
Well, I'm going to head to the computer and see if I could get anything off of that.
Okay. So you move to the computer. Okay. And Magnum, what do you want to
do? Stan will kind of do a deeper look around, like an investigation, or actually, you know what? I'm going to look for wits plus occult. I'm going to look for anything occultic.
Sure. Give me a roll.
If there's anything, I see some of it.
Yes. So you're scanning this room, right? Kind of looking around. You see like some blood splattered here and there, right? And some footprints that might have been on the ground, with some, kind of like some dark tracks or some imprints that were made into the carpet. What really strikes your attention is that in the southwest corner of this office, the Baron's office, is a mirror that is cracked.
Okay.
We're gonna go over to Golgotha. So you move over to the computer. What do you like to do?
Well, I'm going to try to get in to see if I could find any files about what he was up to, essentially.
Okay, can you give me a computer roll, please?
Sure. Okay, that's intelligence with computer, I would imagine.
Correct. Do you have anything to boost it up?
Not as such.
You plan to use willpower?
I'm gonna use willpower at the very least.
Because... It will be a -2 because you have no idea, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, just a second here. Where's my computer? Here we go.
Unless someone wants a system. I don't know if you have anything.
Well, am I aware that he's doing this?
I'm not there unless he's asking.
Yeah, you're not aware.
Help.
Sorry, you're both not aware. My bad.
Yeah. All right. All right. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. Oh, that's not bad.
Nice. So you're able to, like, I don't know, for some reason you're searching around the cupboards, right? Or not the cupboards, the drawers of the bureau, we'll say that you're currently at, right? And as you open one of the drawers, your hand gets caught, and you kind of like actually nick yourself a little bit on the top part of the bureau, and it kind of like lifts up a little bit. There's a little flap that lifts up, and on it is a code on it.
Oh, well,
and
that's convenient.
And you insert that code into the computer, and voila, you are in the computer. We're gonna go back to Holle here. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I looked at the window. I'm going to turn back to the room. I'm going to see Diego going into the computer, so I'm going to walk over and kind of see what he's doing, especially because he probably desecrated the body of the Baron, who was, that he kind of moved past to get to the computer.
Well, he's sitting right on the Baron's body, really.
I am not sitting on the Baron's body.
Okay, he's not sitting on the Baron's body. He would like to.
No, that's what I meant.
Come on, have you ever wanted to do a natural lap dance? Come on.
No, I would not like to do that.
A little bit of twerking on that, lifeless body?
No.
See if you can get it up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Shake that money maker.
Yeah. Anyways, continue on.
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and damn right, even if they're dead.
Well, I mean, they would, but, not in this case.
Ding. Sorry.
So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do, and maybe just kind of wheel the Baron's chair away from Diego so he doesn't really have the opportunity to further desecrate that body.
Fair enough.
Desecrating the body.
Fair enough. How about you there, Magnum? What do you want to do?
Examine this mirror a little bit more.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for any signs of symbols etched into it or anything like that would be familiar.
Okay, how did you just put your hand around it? How do you want to go about looking for this symbol exactly?
Kind of steaming it up a little bit with my breath, or shining the flashlight from my phone at different angles.
I like it. So, first, you do use your phone first. You just had this idea. Use your phone, and you notice that in one of the splits in the mirror, there's like the light's not shining properly. It seems like something's clouding the actual reflection of the light. So then you kind of use your breath, as you were saying earlier, to kind of steam it up, and you'll notice that in that crevice there is what looks to be a wrath symbol.
Oh, wrath.
We're gonna go over to what's his face? Travis. What do you want to do? You arrive at the Baron's Prelat Heights.
Okay, so I'll walk through the door, expecting to have to explain my presence there, and lo and behold, it's a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I've been upstairs before, so I'll head over to the elevator.
All right, you head over to the elevator.
Anything remarkable about the elevator?
It's got blood all over it.
It's probably not great.
Has the lust symbol on it.
It's equally not great.
Agreed.
All right. I'll shoot a message upstairs saying, "Where are you?"
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Since everybody else is distracted, I'll probably see it on my my phone first.
Yep.
And I'm just going to respond and say, upstairs, Baron's office.
Awesome. Where do you want to go, Travis?
Okay, I'm going to text back and say, "Be right there." And then I'm going to try and follow up with this card that David gave me forever today ago that I've actually specifically been keeping in my wallet.
So as you scan the like the buttons for inside the elevator, right? You notice that there's actually a key, what looks like a card slot.
Okay. I mean, that seems like an appropriate place for cards to go.
You slide the sucker in, and immediately the elevator starts moving up. Eventually, it arrives to its destination, dings, and lets you off on a floor. This floor is very similar to all the other floors that you've been to before in this place. And very plain Jane, a regular like kind of blue carpet all the way across. And yeah, there's what looks to be 5 rooms, 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and 1 straight at the back, and then the elevator, obviously, that you're in at the moment. What do you want to do?
Okay, so 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and the elevator we're in.
2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 at the far right in front of you.
Okay.
And then you're in the elevator.
And are there any indicators from the card as to which it might be?
Number 1.
In that case, I will go in search of a door labeled number 1.
On the right.
Okay. I will go and open that door.
You open the door. How do you want to open the door?
With the handle, I would think.
Slowly, fastly?
No, just firmly, but, you know, I don't need to kick it in.
At a medium pace?
Yeah.
Sounds good. An Adam Sandler reference. Anyways, so you open the door there, and you open it, and it's really, sorry, unremarkable. You see like what looks like to be an IKEA desk, a lamp, a lot of filing cabinets, like just filing cabinets almost to the ceiling. They're all like this really olive green color, and there's filing cabinets, filing cabinets, filing cabinets.
Okay.
Yep, and we're going to move back over to the trio. Let's go with Vahilo and Golgi.
Okay, I'm going to be looking for files online that might, jump out at me. For example, like things result, about the assassin, for example. Maybe because he hired her, so maybe he's got some information on that.
Well, there's no assassin folder.
No, I wouldn't think there was one labeled assassin, but...
Didn't you, though?
Anyways, carry on.
Anyway.
Can you imagine if there was?
That would be so convenient.
The luck.
Yeah.
A subfolder being like, hit jobs. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. Instead, it's like taxes.
and then a subfolder from there that just says Diego.
And one that says Clayton.
All right. So, you give me another intelligence plus computer roll there.
All right, I'm going to willpower this one as well.
-2.
Yeah. Oops, I couldn't find anything here. Okay. There you go.
That's not bad. So, you're kind of snooping around the files there and the documents and whatnot. And I know you're clicking around somewhere, and it shows up all these files, like a huge amount of folders that are there, that are done by date. And you kind of click on one, and you notice that after you watch, they're all videos. They're all videos of what's happening in these rooms on every single day that's been posted there. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I'm still looking for anything related to the the person who killed the Baron and who's trying to kill us, probably.
So there's different rooms that are in folders as well as the dates. Anything in particular you want to look
for? I'll look for, I don't know, what happened today, essentially.
All right. You want to help him out there, Vahilo, with any suggestions, perhaps?
Well, I'm just sitting marveling at Diego's ability to use the computer. So I just kind of want to look over his shoulder and be like, just say, looks like you don't need any help there, eh, Diego?
Well, I mean, if you've got any ideas, I mean, you were here before, so I'm just trying to figure out who might have killed them, like what they look like.
Well, I worked with the guy, and so I might be able to. Do you want me to help you?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, if you got anything.
Roll it up.
So I want to. Okay, intelligence and computers.
That's right. -1 because you know the guy.
Oh, well, I just rolled a 0 without the -1.
Roll again.
But can I pull out the business card of the that was left on my car and just say, is there anything with the just with the title of M, or I guess if you flip it upside down, W?
So when you do that,
I
and
thought it was an M.
Right. And when you do that, you kind of ran it over like the by accident, by the way, over the webcam that's on the camera that's on the computer, and it scanned it and opened the folder you're looking for.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Thanks, Layton.
Man, I am never gonna let you forget that.
All right, and with that, let's go back to Magnum.
So I will kind of call over to the guys. Guys, there's a wrath symbol on this mirror.
Oh. Well, bust the mirror.
Pat Diego on the shoulder already. And be like, quick.
Oh, that's good.
Sit there and have a stroke again.
That's not what gave me the stroke. Anyways, I'm still looking through the file.
Sounds good.
Can I walk over to the mirror, seeing that I solved all of Diego's problems?
Sure can.
Okay.
And what do you want to do when you're at the mirror with
I want to point out that this mirror, or that there's a wrath symbol on this mirror, and I want to ask Stan if he can use any of his occult, because he's obviously studied that more than I have, to figure out if this mirror is somehow connected to the mirror in Diego's apartment.
Can I do an intelligence plus occult check?
I don't see why not. Go for it.
And could I do that and help him?
You sure can.
Yeah,
just wheel and deal, guys.
What's your pool?
4.
Okay. I got, 6? So, 7. So you go first.
Well, you got +1.
Cool.
Oh, pool of 3. I'm dumber than I thought.
4 successes.
Well done. So, because of the way the mirror is cracked, you kind of deduce that it was like a one-way trip. Like, once the mirror has been destroyed or has been altered in that way, the symbol obviously is probably the catalyst that moves from place to place, wherever this place that Wrath was in earlier to obviously getting through this Baron's office. But it seems as though it's quite ineffective now.
Were there any other places that we saw mirrors that had symbols on them?
Yes.
Diego's place is the only place that I thought that I...
Yeah, other than Diego's place.
Yes. You want me to take an intelligence or a remembrance roll? You want me to tell you?
Yeah, well, I can see if I remember.
Sure.
Yeah, crystal clarity.
Yeah, you also remember seeing this symbol in the precinct. And he has fogged up that mirror as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, looks like somebody's been using mirrors to travel.
that would be indicative.
Yeah. Who was at Diego's place before?
What's that?
We tracked somebody from Diego's place a long time ago. When we basically when everything got ransacked except for the mirror.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Yeah, who was that?
Oh, yeah, yeah, 5. You had a 5, I'll give you that. It was Moriarty.
Right.
All right, and Moriarty is this assassin, isn't it?
Well, it was more like, is Moriarty the assassin?
I thought Moriarty was the one that I was going to hire to assassinate Diego way back when.
Are you asking me? Or are you having this conversation? Sorry.
I was having this conversation with Stan.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Stan. As I recall, it was Moriarty that was kind of toying with us. But we met him under the overpass, right?
Yeah.
And how did he disappear under the overpass?
But I mean, if Moriarty could use this mirror to get from this office to Diego's place, then anybody who knew about it could use this mirror.
True, but how many people know about it?
I'm just going to interrupt here. Stan, because you got a 5 success, I'm going to give you another tidbit of information.
Cool.
You recall that under the underpass, it was raining that day, and it looked like he slipped into a puddle of water.
Ah, okay.
So that's the last tidbit I'm getting for your 5 successes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how he... Yeah. Well, that's interesting. But it's broken now from the outside.
How you guys are debating this? I'm going to go back to Take You here. Sorry, not Take You. Travis, sorry. You're in the room. What do you want to do, buddy?
So we've got a desk and files.
Correct.
Anything in the desk? Like, are there drawers?
There are no drawers in the desk. It's an IKEA 4 legs piece of MDF with a lamp on it.
Okay. I will turn the lamp on.
Right.
And then should probably start taking a look at these. What are they called?
Filing cabinets.
That's the one.
So, when you turn on the lamp here, you notice that very faintly there's an image being projected from the lamp shade.
Okay.
What do you want to do? It's not very clear, though. It's still very bright in the room.
Can I turn off the other light?
Like you sure can.
Light? Yeah.
So you click off the light, and all you notice are all these numbers spread across the walls. It's like just a barrage of numbers all across the walls. What do you want to do?
Is this like a code, or is this?
Well, you have to give me.
Of a madman?
You should give me a wits plus intelligence roll.
Oh boy, wits and intelligence.
Are you using willpower?
Absolutely.
Okay, it is -3.
Okay. Just want to see if I have anything that will help here. Nope, I don't think I have anything that'll work. Okay. Intelligence and wits +3, -3. Nope.
Right. Unfortunately, you do not notice anything. So you're gonna start going through the files there, and you notice that the files are all accounting files, which makes sense because you remember Dave was an accountant, and they're accounting files from everything, like a whole bunch of businesses, like nothing that kind of jumps out at you. It's just business after business after business. It seems to be, just files. Like it's nothing out of the ordinary, spectacular. It's just file after file after file. What do you want to do?
Okay. So the files seem mundane. There's nothing supernatural about them.
They're not flying or anything. No, they're not like Harry Pottering it.
Well, it's not covered in runes or symbols or anything along those lines.
Right.
Okay. How big is this lampshade?
Well, it's pretty standard size. It's not like massive. It's not huge.
It's like a desk light. Right?
Yeah, it's not huge. No.
Okay, cool.
But you realize is the numbers must have been quite small that are written on this lampshade for it to have so many numbers being cascaded all across the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I pull out my phone and try to get pictures of these numbers? Because
Sure
I feel
can.
like they're important, despite my brain being very smooth.
Now the only problem is that because it's a dark room with that only lampshade, and you're taking a snapshot, the flash is going to interrupt the actual picture itself.
Well, I mean, you would want to turn the flash off.
Sure, you can take the flash off. Yeah, but it is not crystal clear, so I'm trying to get at. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Let's move on back to Golgi. You got the computer. You find this file, and you open it up, and you notice it's videos of the room that you're currently in, of the day in question. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm looking through the file, seeing what they show. I mean, I don't know what they show yet, so I'm going to take a look through them.
Okay, so you start looking through them, and you notice it seems like a pretty ordinary day all the way through for a couple of hours, kind of thing. People moving around, making phone calls. Right, you see the Baron up and walking around, hands are waving. Da 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 da. The concierge comes up, they chat. He goes back downstairs, more like back and forth thing, looking at the window, one pondering stuff, and looking at the computer, and then he turns around and he's facing the window, sitting down, and it's at this point that you notice a figure enter the room that is not the concierge. It's a hooded figure, and is walking. It seems to be quite quickly and gingerly, almost like stealthily, towards the chair, and eventually, with one smooth swipe, it was like to be a sword of sorts that is unsheathed from inside this person's robe, just cleanly removes the head.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But before that happens, they do confront each other, and it seems to be a discussion that is had, and just one swipe, and the head rolls off. Eventually, the head is then poked at by the sword and picked up via neck slash by the sword, kind of like a pike. Sorry, yeah, and and then it is put into a bag, and then the person starts to move towards the elevator.
Okay, well, we know how it happened then. What time was it?
It was about 2 hours ago. 2.5 hours.
That's very recent. Okay, looking for other files. Like, what do the other files show?
Those are different angles of the actual situation, and then there's more video of the person going down the elevator, then obviously dispatching the concierge eventually, and then walking right out the parking lot, underground parking lot. Now there are some closer images. There are other cameras, for example, that are in the room that you are currently in that have a more magnified view of the attacker.
Okay, well, let's take a look at those and see as closely as I can take a look at it.
Fair enough. So you do notice an image. It looks to be. Give me a wits plus composure roll.
Wits plus composure. Okay.
You putting willpower?
Danger sense?
You putting willpower?
No. No, I will.
Okay. There's no danger sense, no.
Okay.
You're not in danger. Yet.
All right, so let me just see here. It's dark in this room here. Scheisse. All right. And boom. Oh, yeah, I see everything.
Holy shit. Well, in the in one of the videos as the person is creeping over to the Baron, there's this very, very clear, not very clear image, but you notice a very clear image. Kind of, rewind a little bit and then kind of like inch your way, like half second by half second, right in the play button, and you notice that the person that did the assassination here is Sarah. Looks exactly like Sarah.
Okay, I muttered to myself, "Holy shit!" So,
all right, back. Sorry,
I was going to say, is there like a color printer here that I got to print this off?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Is there any like thumb drives that I could pick up, or?
Sorry, say again.
Any thumb drives or anything that I could use?
There are no thumb drives around now.
Okay. Shit. Do I have anything in my pocket? I probably don't.
Nope.
I'll take a picture of the image. It won't be as clear as it would otherwise be, but I'll take a picture just so I can show the others.
Sounds good. Back to you two. By the mirror. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to, now that Moriarty's on my mind, I'm going to give a closer look to the room for any signs of things that, like, calling cards or anything like that Moriarty would have left.
That'd be an investigation roll, I assume.
Wits plus composure, or wits plus investigation, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, whatever's higher. Go for it.
Or actually, it would be investigation. It would be intelligence with investigation, no? Or
right.
Yeah. There we go. 3 successes.
All right. So 3 successes. You don't notice anything about a Moriarty calling card, but you do notice some smaller foot imprints that were left over by some blood that might have been stepped on, possibly the Barons, as they were walking towards the elevator that were not noticed before.
Like woman-sized footprints, or?
Correct.
I will follow the footprints.
Okay. And they go towards this what looks to be a painting of sorts.
Okay. What's the painting look like?
The painting is of it looks to be a old tree. And on the bottom right, it has kind of like a little mini description. And it says, the tree of life.
Okay. Anything particular about this tree?
It's fucking huge. It's very well painted, oil on canvas. And yeah, it's just a beautiful looking apple tree.
Okay. Does it have any peculiar fruit or anything like that? Or?
No, nothing out of the ordinary. Definitely done in a more gothic style, though.
Okay. No peculiar things about the image? Nothing like that?
Nothing peculiar about the image, but the frame looks to be a little bit a little bit off-center.
Like it's not hanging properly, I mean?
Correct.
Okay, I'll move the painting.
As you move the painting, you hear a click sound. And the door, and it looks like the wall beside it starts to go inwards.
Okay. Hey guys, I found a secret passage. I didn't look for traps first, but apparently there were none.
No, there were no traps.
Do I hear this at all?
You do hear this, yes.
Okay.
And so all you guys, I'm assuming, are going to convene in front of this door, this passageway?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to see if there are there, like, with this mirror that's broken, are there any big shards of this mirror?
No, there aren't. It seems to be completely intact, except it's completely broken.
Oh, it's just cracked. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I like, are there any pieces that look like I could peel off or take with me?
You could if you like to.
Yeah, I want to try and find a big-ish piece and take it with me.
right, sounds good. So we'll say like a pocket knife or something, and you kind of just pry a piece apart. We'll say it's about maybe 15 by 15 centimeters essentially, like maybe a triangular piece. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so I want to just take that with me, and then like if there's a towel in the bathroom, I'll just kind of wrap it in the towel so I don't cut my hand on it, and then I'll go to where Stan is.
Sure, he has like a jacket or something. You put it in. Whatever, that's fine. All right, sure. We're gonna go back to Travis here. So you're still in this place looking through these files, and you can't see anything. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna fire off a message to the group and say like, "Important, need you here," and I'll give them the floor and room number.
Okay.
Just when we find something good, Travis is texting us.
Wow.
Typical.
Yeah.
Can I text back and say, it's not all about you, Travis. We got some cool shit here, too.
Wow.
Baron's office.
That's right. I'll see your location and raise you ours. There you go.
Come up here first.
And then after I say Baron's office, I'll just send another message that says, just like I said last time.
Ignorant.
Reiterating the fact that you didn't listen to the first one.
Well, you know what? Fair. I'm going to grab the lamp and leave the files because they don't seem to be doing much anyway. And then I'll head over to the Baron's office.
Sounds good. So you're all at the Baron's office here. Kind of ding yourself up.
Yeah.
And yep, you see them all staring at this hole in the wall, essentially.
So guys, before we do this, you should take a look at this. So I'll show them the image on my phone that I took.
All right.
This is the assassin. Tell me what she looks like. Who she looks like.
You all take a, I guess, wits plus composure roll because it's not very clear.
That's Sarah.
Oh yeah, it's Sarah.
Yeah.
What's Sarah wearing?
Now is not the time, man.
No, but...
Trench coat and a hat.
What color of trench coat?
White, right?
No, it's not white.
No, white. It's black?
It's black.
Black.
Black trench coat.
And with that, we're going to end here for today's session. And so thank you, everyone, for joining us today and listening to us. I know it's been quite a long time. I know I'm definitely happier than usual because we're playing because we haven't played in such a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to hear our voices again. And please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button if you like what you hear, and drop us a comment. If you want to see something, or you have some suggestions, or even some predictions of where the hell we're doing with this game. Please drop us a line because we love to hear from you. And thanks for joining us today again. And thank you, Magnum, Teku, Vahilo, and Golgotha for joining us. And we'll see you next time.
See you, folks.
All right. Bye, everybody.
See you then.
Bye.
Good night.